Hey folks, so in this video we will be discussing the upright Skeinwinder. This is a Skeinwinder and yarn swift, but I would say that predominantly this is a Skeinwinder first. It uses our base that you'll see on some other products of ours, and I will go through the assembly and kind of go over what makes this product special. So this is what the Skeinwinder will look like when you unpackage it and lay everything out on a table. The first thing that you'll notice is that we use a lot of these barrel connectors. They're actually called cross dowel. Cross dowels are a really nice way of making a 90-degree fitting because they are nearly impossible to pull out. To pull a cross dowel out, you would have to actually go through the wood. So that's a really secure fitting. And with these screws and a wrench, you can get it pretty tight. So one thing I want to discuss is this vertical post. It's pretty important that you just have a very basic understanding of how the arms are attached to this vertical post. Included with this kit are all the wrenches required to assemble and completely tear down this product, but you won't need to use this smaller wrench unless you want to take this shaft collar off the front here. To remove this piece of hardware, you take your 3/16 and your 5mm, actually I have them backwards here. 5mm in my right hand, 3/16 in my left, and you just loosen them a little bit. Now it's important that you do not take this washer off. The arms need to sit against that washer. It's absolutely critical. If this washer isn't here, then this will just tighten the arms down this shaft, and we don't want that. We want the shaft to just support and hold the arms so they can spin freely. They're actually being squeezed with these two pieces of hardware. So it needs to go washer first, arms, and then this cap on top of the arms. So the first thing you're going to want to do to assemble the product is to install the cross dowels into the feet. Now, something to kind of be aware of with these, at least as I speak now, they can tend to be a little bit greasy. So, if you don't want to transfer grease from an Allen wrench to your hands to your product, you may want to wash your hands at some point during assembly. I'll try to degrease those, but it's just something to be aware of. I hate that, but that's the reality. Anyway, so what you're going to do is install two of your 3 feet onto the base. Tighten those up securely. It doesn't matter which side of the base you use, it's a symmetrical piece. So I generally just do 2 legs and then the vertical post because I find that it's easier to tighten down the vertical post with 2 legs, with 2 legs instead of 3. So you're gonna need to put this 5/16 cross dowel in this hole and make sure that the slot is facing outward. So you can tighten this down pretty well. There's no real fear. Realistically, you're not going to pull this cross dowel out of this post. So you want to get that on pretty tight, and that's why not having this leg in the way, it gives you some range of motion. So now we'll go ahead and install this 3rd leg. So you're gonna wanna make sure that your washer is on the vertical post, and you're gonna take your 5mm and your 3/16 inch wrench and secure the arms to the vertical post. Flip this around so you can see it from the side. Okay, so the 3/16 really just holds the screw in place, and now you tighten with the 5mm. So just tighten that on so that it's being held onto the screw. So now your arms are on your Skeinwinder. So the next step is to install your pegs. These install just like the feet with a cross dowel. Now this, you probably want to have the cross dowel facing inward. Okay. So when the pegs are at the outermost position, this will make a 2-yard skein. And I would say that a vertical mounting position for the arms is more optimal for winding on. Okay, so if you're winding a skein on, this is more convenient than hunching over a table and winding on to a horizontal surface. That said, it's a little bit easier to unwind from a horizontal surface. But anyways, so to wind onto this, you're just gonna tie your yarn onto one of these pegs and just wind it using this knob. The knob is secured into the arms with a 5/16 wood insert, so that's nice. It's not gonna pull out. To use this as a yarn swift, you're gonna want to adjust one of the pegs or all the pegs, however you need to adjust them to fit your skein, and then tighten the arm onto the skein, and then unwind from this. So if you made it this far, I appreciate you taking the time to watch me demonstrate this product. It is a really nice Skeinwinder at an affordable price. And that's really what we were trying to do with this one. I understand that a finish would be nice. If it's something that you feel that you must do, Danish oil, tongue oil are really easy to apply. You can get it at Lowe's or Home Depot. If you want to go a little bit higher class and get a little bit more durability, a hand rub polyurethane or even like a spray lacquer is a good way of finishing a product like this. But you know, for the price that we offer these, it will last a long time. It's got a nice bearing system. It's got a nice spinning action. You will be impressed with this product. Feel free to shoot us an email if you have any questions. We try to get back to our customers pretty quickly. And I hope that we covered enough bases on this product to give you a good idea of what you will be getting. But I think you will be impressed if you purchase one of these from us. So thank you again for watching and have a good day.